No, do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla. Riding in these pretty cars, living life like a superstar. Man. Shout out to us. If you just joining us for the first time here at App Stupid, please smash the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way, helps the channel. We appreciate it. Also, share the show. Our last segment, Kentucky Blues. Yeah, Kentucky. I don't know how they justify paying these coaches millions and millions of dollars. They can't tackle, they can't score, they can't stop anybody. This is just bad. And they're 3-5 right now. There are only a handful of games left. I don't think they get to 7 wins this year. So do what you will with that one. So we gonna still stay in the SEC because we still got to get that McSandwich. Yeah. The McSandwich of terrible. Did Alabama win a meaningless game over the weekend? I want to say yeah, because Missouri came down to Tuscaloosa and they got their pants pulled down. And it wasn't pretty at all. They got creamed 34-0. And this wasn't the Nick Saban defense dominant, tied. This was the we can't go to the state of Tennessee and get our ass beat crew. This is who Missouri got a hold of. But Missouri, they had 72 yards passing for the game. Not a quarter, not a half, but the game. The book of Elijah Drinkwitz, chapter 316 says, y'all just got y'all's ass whipped in every which way you can lose a football game. Converting third downs was horrendous. Put behind the 8 ball 13 times. They only converted 3 times. That's awful, repugnant. And by any stretch of the imagination, no football team should be doing that against another collegiate program that professes to be elite. Again, professes to be elite. When things are good, hey, they're going good. But when things are bad, you want to limit turnovers and penalties. But somehow, Missouri didn't get the memo. 5 penalties for 55 yards and 3 interceptions. Missouri held on to the ball for 30 minutes, and they got nothing accomplished. I told you all Missouri was playing some of the most fraudulent football out there. So there was no reason that I had any hope that they could beat the Alabama Crimson Tide in Tuscaloosa. That is delusional. And if you're doing that, you probably are hooked on pink cocaine or ketamine or whatever floats your boat. But for serious individuals with functioning brains, this just didn't seem like it was in the cards. Give me a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor of the show. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Taco Bell, Live Moss. Order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Live Moss. If you have the app, you can try the Big Cheez-It, you can try the Cantina Chicken menu, online exclusives, and the Cravings menu as well. If you go into that online exclusive, there's the Veggie Builder own Cravings box along with the meal for 2 and many more. Taco Bell, Live Moss. Yeah, Taco Bell. Make sure you go get your Taco Bell for your lunch and your dinner. I heard in some places they even serve breakfast. I don't know. But hopefully you enjoy it. Back to the program. So when we last left off, we were talking about Missouri impersonating a football program, trying to go out there and get something done. They had nothing to offer Alabama. You know, what? Alleged elite college football. Set was 12 attempts and 7 completions for 30 yards. I'm not doing this. Seriously, between two quarterbacks, they got 12 total completions. Well, 12 total attempts and 13 completions. No way in hell is that elite. That's not even a quarterback controversy. That is the dump. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Now, Alabama wasn't some juggernaut in the first quarter. They only had 3 points to show for it. And in the second quarter, that's what started off the first quarter with a TD. And then you had Jam Miller. He put this thing out there 13-0 at the half. I'm not here to stroke Alabama's ego, but I'm here to deliver the harsh reality. They won a meaningless game. Because right now you have a 2-loss Alabama team. You've got to go see a pissed off LSU next weekend. And LSU is not going to be pretty. They're not going to be sitting happy about what happened to them in A&M. And Garrett Nussmeier is looking for that signature win. And then them getting a signature win over Alabama is going to eliminate Alabama from the SEC championship game. They're not going to make it. I'm sorry. They're not going to make it. However, the seeding when they get to the college playoff is not going to work in their favor either, because only the champions get the byes. So Alabama could lose to LSU. They're going to beat Mercer. I thought that was a person. I didn't know that was that's amazing. Then Oklahoma, hey, you like it, I love it. I want some more of it. Then they play Auburn, which is a disaster and a dumpster fire of a program. They just came off a win against Kentucky, so they may be feeling themselves and they may be ready for the Crimson Tide. But something tells me no way in hell they lose that game. So you have a 3-loss Alabama team going into this college playoff. They could draw against a team that could beat them and shock them, that could be every bit of challenging like Vandy was, or every bit of dominant like Tennessee was. And then that would, like I said, that would shatter the perception that Alabama is the end-all be-all in college football. I'm just saying, it can happen. It can happen because they're not dominant. It used to be not too long ago in the distant past, if Alabama was playing somebody, you would just be like, oh, wow, yeah, Bama's going to destroy them. You wouldn't even have given it a second thought. Now, you're just like, yeah, that's a 50-50. That's a 50-50 game. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album so we can get out of here. This is your boy, Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy, Big Vern. You know how we do. Promoting another rap album this month, Overcast. Cast Got Wings. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album is Up, Pay Me a Grip, Caught Up, Beat It Up, and many more. Overcast, Cast Got Wings, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Overcast. Make sure y'all go get Oakland's own doing this thing. So back when I said Alabama was playing Missouri and they got a meaningless victory, Missouri hasn't beaten a ranked team all year. And despite never playing anyone, they played Murray State, Buffalo, Boston College. They caught Boston College after Boston College beat up on Florida State. That's not saying much. Everybody's beat up on Florida State. So, yeah. And Boston College just choked against Louisville, and that game was at home. So that's not saying a lot. And that was one of their signature wins. They beat Vandy, and then they got smacked by Texas A&M. They turned around and played UMass. I don't know why. I have no clue that UMass even had a team. Auburn is horrible, and that's something in their own right. They're going to have to actually square that up, and only to end up playing Alabama and get decimated. That's Missouri's record. How they got ranked is a mystery to me. I called them out early in the year. I was talking about them scamming the system way before we got this far. And as always, I'm kind of right. Look, I know you all will never tell me I'm right, but understand one thing. I am the best in the world at this. Okay? I can tell you what the scam is going to be because there are no bigger marks than football fans. We are like battered spouses. We just think if we love you more, you'll give us the games we want to see. If you just do what we ask you to do, somehow the football gods are going to give us the matchups that, look, that's bullshit. They're going to get us. They're going to, because we travel well, we pay our money. The SEC travels really well. We stimulate the economy in all of these cities that are going to have these games. So yeah, they're going to string us along. It's a money thing. I know it going in. You should know it now. However, back to the script. Now, the remaining games that Alabama has as mid to bottom tier teams, they don't have another ranked opponent to make their case about somehow playing in this college playoff or trying to get a bye or be ranked and get a highly positioned favorite. Right now, you're a 3-loss team because you're going to lose to LSU. And when you lose to LSU, you got to be thinking it over. If you end up playing somebody from the Big 12 or like a BYU, or you end up playing Iowa State, I think they can beat you. You want to avoid them. You definitely want to avoid Penn State. You definitely don't want to be on Oregon's hit list ever. Oh, hell no. Not this year. But I could be wrong. The good folks of Tuscaloosa, let me know. Are you happy with the way this season turned out? Leave it in the comments. It's Big Vern. We'll be